Okay, there's a garage in town that isn't your typical garage. Check this out. Well, there's one garage that definitely smells very good, and that is the Hazy Flower Garage. And Danny here with me. And Danny, how are you doing?
I'm doing fabulous. Thanks for having me this morning.
Let's talk about this garage and how this all came about, because it is a very, how can I say, beautiful garage.
Yes, yeah, it's probably the prettiest garage in the local area. It's a flower garage. It's the back of my home. I have this structure that was a woodworking studio that we converted into a floral studio. So that's where I teach all my classes.
I like it. And what's really interesting is that you're getting a lot of guys coming out there to do flowers.
Yes, it seems to be a popular activity for husbands and significant others, and I'm actually teaching class on Sunday of all gentlemen.
Okay, let's start making some flowers, because this is pretty fun here, because again, I knew how to throw them all in there and then hand it to somebody, and someone's like, no.
Didn't do it right.
No, didn't do it right. And of course, it was all carnations.
Yeah, and we don't do that. Carnations are coming back in style, I have to tell you, Brad. There are a lot of different varieties of carnations, but we did not bring carnations today. I have a lot of beautiful flowers, which actually are from my wholesaler, Mayesh, off 19th Avenue in the 101, and they get all these beautiful flowers from Ecuador and Holland. So
I love it.
They've come a long way.
They have. Okay. What are we going to do first?
Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is tape a grid on the top of the vase, and we use 1/4-inch waterproof Oasis tape. You can see that's going to hold all of our flowers in place so they don't just flop over.
Right, and that's what's important there, is to actually put this grid, because it's easy to place things in there than, like I said, just throwing them all in.
Exactly, so it gives it some form and shape so they don't just flop over. You can see I've already done the greenery and the wax flower here, so you can see it holds up nicely. Another thing that you can use is floral foam, but easier to learn in water. So
I like it. All right. Let's get started.
So we've got the greeneries done. I've got ruscus in here and wax flowers. So that's going to hold all of our flowers really nicely in place. And then we want to start with our largest flower, which today is our mum, the purple mum.
There we go.
Yep,
a mum.
The mum.
And this is what's also going in these classes too, is that you're going to learn the flowers, what makes you seem really smart when you're sitting there walking through like a petal of flowers, like, oh.
Oh, I actually know about that one. So, yes, this is a spider mum, and it's actually comes in a lot of varieties of colors. The important thing to know is that you want to make sure all the leaves are removed and none of them go in the water. So I'm going to bring a trash can over here. For us, Brad, we're going to put all our leaves in the trash can.
There. And that's right.
I just stick my finger right.
Stick it right in there and you go through.
Yep.
All right.
A little rough at this activity. Okay. Then you're going to cut that at a 45-degree angle. This vase is about, I would say, 7 inches. So we're going to just not cut it too short, but the mum we want a little closer to the base of the vase. So I'm going to put mine on one side. You're going to go on this one. Yep. We're sharing this vase.
Is that
That's
shorter?
A little tall. Yep, cut it a little shorter.
Why am I cutting in the 45-degree angle?
So if you cut your stems flat, what happens is they stick to the bottom of the vase and then they don't drink any water. So the key to keeping your flowers alive is hydration and making sure they're fully hydrated.
Right.
We're next going to use these baby kale.
Okay.
I have one. Again, these are pretty short as is, so just give it a nice small trim at the bottom. And we're going to go in a different outside grid here.
Are these edible?
Spread out the purple.
Can you eat these?
We're not eating these. Nope. Definitely not.
Have you ever made edible flowers, like arrangement to eat?
They do. No, they do make edible flowers, but I have not made an arrangement.
Can I come there and we do some?
Next
we can just
time
eat them.
you come to the flower garage, we'll make an edible arrangement.
I like that.
Okay. So now grab your Westminster Abbey beautiful garden roses. You can see these are so fabulous. These are not your everyday flowers.
No.
These are the most phenomenal roses you will all probably ever see.
Where'd you find these at?
These come from Mayesh. They're from Holland.
Wow.
So yes, very expensive, and I brought them here just for you guys.
Aww.
So let's take the all the thorns and the leaves off. We're using this tool called a rose stripper. It's super fabulous. The important thing is to make sure you don't grab this for dear life. We're just going to go straight down the stem. Yep.
Every rose has its thorns.
You got it.
You got to do that.
You got to give it a little muscle.
I know you did it so. Why am I'm scared I'm going to hurt the flower.
Yeah, no, you're good. We're making a mess here. That's what we do. The fun thing about doing this activity is it's really kind of relaxing, right? Okay, so we've got our nice clean rose stem.
Okay.
These we don't have to do much to. If you have any guard petals that look less than desirable, you can pull those off, but on the garden roses, I like those.
Oh, those are,
they look pretty. Again, we're going to cut that at a 45-degree angle. We're going to put these beauties in the middle.
This is intimidating working with you, Danny, because you know what you're doing. I'm just like cutting and throwing them in there.
Guiding you.
How's that?
Oh, it's fabulous.
That's shorter than what you did.
That's okay. Let's do one more.
All right.
Let's do one more of these. We're going to add 2 and 2.
But you're not singing the song when you do it.
Every rose. I have a horrible voice. Horrible voice.
Come on, you
definitely not a singer. No, are you kidding me? If I run around my house singing, everybody goes running. Definitely not my forte.
All right, come on, get out there.
Okay.
All right.
Cut that one again.
All right.
We're just
Cut
trying
again.
to spread out the variation of colors so we don't put all the dark purples together. Why don't you put yours right there?
So, all right, and in teaching, you make sure that everybody is learning again how to do this. This is pretty quick. I mean, we're moving pretty good to make this length.
Yeah, we're doing good. We've got one more variety real quick, and we're going to spin these, and we're going to open these up. We'll give it a real quick.
And what are these called?
These are called Purple Magic.
Purple Magic. Purple Magic.
So we're going to take those. We're going to cut a little bit off the bottom, and we're going to spin these. I'm going to show you how to open these up.
I don't know.
So we're going to pull off the guard petals, okay, if you have any, and then we're going to give it a spin.
Oh, there's a guard petal.
Yeah.
This one. All right, and then we spin them, and it opens up.
So put your hand right at the base of the flower. Yep, you got it. There we go. See, it just opens up really nicely.
Yeah.
You can also reflex the petals. However, we don't have enough time to do an entire flower. A reflex. You can take your thumb and you can bend the petals backwards. And what happens is, I'm going to show you, and this is like speed dating here, right? We're doing this super quickly. But if you actually fold all the petals back, you can get it to look like this, right? So it's another way just to manipulate the flower to open. So put yours on that side. Okay.
So there's a lot of spinning and putting them on different sides, right?
Yes. You're looking at, yours is a little long, but we'll leave it. Okay. That's okay.
I'll trim it again.
You want to trim it?
I want to make sure.
We're getting it right. We're getting it right. Okay. You got it. Little trim.
You got it.
You got to put a little variation in height, right? So especially in a taller vase, we want them all in different lengths. There you go. I've got one a little taller.
Oh, we have to do another one, right? One more?
Yes, we can do that one. Yes, do one more.
All right.
Okay, and we'll spin this one.
Is there too many flowers in something? Can you
ever put too many flowers?
Yes.
Well, here's the deal. I happen to be a flower snob. I don't really care for adding that much greenery. There are some arrangements that people make that have a lot of greenery in them. I tend to pack it with flowers. So you can see that arrangement next to you I've made at home.
Yeah.
And it's full of flowers, right? Not much greenery. So
and then where am I putting mine?
We'll put this one on the end.
Cut
mine a little shorter. Pop yours in there, right?
There. Oh, I got mine right there.
There you go.
You know who spends a lot of money on flowers?
Who?
Elton John.
Oh.
$3 million a year.
I need him.
Because he puts flowers in every one of his houses, even if he's not there.
Which is amazing.
Fresh flowers.
I love my kind of guy, right?
I know. There it is. So, okay.
Do we have time for any others?
One more. Do we want something else you want to add in here?
Let's do the spray roses. So spray roses are a smaller variety of roses. You can see they're still opening up. This one is open. These are just buds, right? So with heat and warmth and light, these really open up nicely.
Do we pull off the greens?
You don't need to use your road stripper. We're just going to pull those off. These fill in really nicely. We'll add some little pop of pink. So we're probably going to add a lot of these, but
drop it in here.
Yep, just drop it right in there.
Danny, go ahead. What you guys think?
The other thing I want to mention is to always use warm water while flower arranging. It opens up the blooms and hydrates them really nicely with flower food. So if you want your flowers to be nice and open, use warm water with flower food.
What about putting aspirin in there? That's a whole myth, isn't it?
Yes, don't recommend that. So I would use liquid flower food. If you don't have the liquid flower food, the packets from the grocery store are fine as long as you dilute those with water really well and then put your flowers in.
What about dyes? I like seeing people put dyes in the
dyeing your flowers.
Yeah.
Yes, you can do that with hydrangeas, right? So that will suck up. It's like when we were in school and we used to do the celery strips.
Right.
The celery science project, right?
There you go. See? I like it. Tell them where they can, of course, go and enjoy a nice garage with beautiful flowers at the Florida Flower Garage.
If you would like to spend an evening with me, an afternoon, I do all sorts of different classes. You can go see the schedule online at www.theazflowergarage.com.
Perfect.
Tongue twister.
There it is. Danny, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me this morning.
There you go. It smells good. And remember, please give her a call, go learn the class, and don't be that person on Valentine's Day that picks them up off the side of the highway.
Yes, don't be that guy.
Off the ramp. Don't be that guy. Don't do it. So, thank you today.
Thanks so much for having me.